Well, activist movements all throughout history really should disband once they reach their goals, because if they maintain themselves after they have reached equality or they have got what they wanted politically, they start to fester into something more radical and terrifying. It happened with feminism. I think we're on, what is it, fifth wave feminism by now, and it's crazy. And now we've got the radical trans fringe political movement as well. But that's not really an excuse for the Victorian Liberal Party to side with all of this. Does Pesutto really think that women in Victoria are going to vote for his party at the next election if they keep on with this?
Look, I think he's deluded. He's made a big mistake. If Pesutto hadn't taken the cue of the Labor Premier Dan Andrews, and remember, the Liberals are supposed to be fighting Labor, they're the enemy, but when the Let Women Speak rally occurred and some crazy neo-Nazis gate crashed the rally, had nothing to do with the rally, nothing to do with Moira Deeming, nothing to do with any of the speakers, yet Dan Andrews was out saying this is a neo-Nazi rally. And what did Pesutto do? He aped Dan Andrews and doubled down and persecuted his own. If he'd had the courage to stand up to Dan Andrews and say, hey, this has nothing to do with Nazis, this is about defending girls and women, and supported his own Member of Parliament, it would have been a very different scenario. And I believe mainstream women in Victoria would have cheered and would have seen the contrast between Dan Andrews supporting the trans activists and then the Liberal Party supporting the rights of mainstream women and girls and families. But unfortunately, Pesutto followed the lead of the left because he too has been spooked by the rainbow political activist movement, and he's dug himself an incredibly big hole, and it's left a situation where the Liberal Party in Victoria is blowing itself up.
Well, a little bit of moral fortitude wouldn't go astray. This would have been the perfect opportunity for Pesutto to say, how dare the Premier try to equate the people who gate crashed the event with the people who are at it, and then gone on a major defence of women's rights. That would have won him a few votes, and I dare say one of the culture wars. But you quote the Deputy Liberal leader Susan Ley in your piece when she says, and I quote, "We are not a party for single-issue culture wars dominated by reactionary populists," end quote. Now, Lyle, heaven forbid that the Victorian Liberals do anything popular.
Look, this piece by Susan Ley, the Deputy Liberal leader, really caught my attention because it was a warning shot. It was obviously quite calculated and deliberate. The timing is very significant in the middle of this crisis in Victoria. And this is what the bullies in the Liberal Party do when they want to shut down debate, particularly over so-called culture war issues. Now, they've decided that anything to do with LGBT is a culture war issue. You know, we don't want to get involved in these issues anymore, despite the fact this is of mainstream concern. And what Susan Ley was doing was saying to the likes of Moira Deeming, saying to the likes of Catherine Deeves, who was a candidate at the federal election, Save Women's Sport person, advocate, who came under enormous, and again, like Moira, unjust criticism, often from Liberals themselves. There's just within the Liberal Party an animus towards anyone who wants to speak out on these mainstream issues that transgress the peace that they've made with the rainbow political movement. And I believe that's one of the key reasons why Susan Ley fired this warning shot, to warn other Liberals, to warn other conviction politicians, just stick with the orthodoxy, stay within the tent, don't rock the boat. Meanwhile, mainstream Australians are unrepresented in these important issues.